Hello everyone, Rexlent here. Oh boy, it's one of my most favorite patches in PGR of all time, the Arc Beyond, featuring the new Uniframe Haicma Starveil. This patch has one of the best soundtracks, as well as final boss design, and you'll see why in a bit. Now let's go straight into the character overview.
ご存知でしょうが、私はほぼ全ての人格を生成可能です。人間特有の、例えば可愛らしさ、真面目、攻撃的といったあらゆるパターンを記録しています。ですが、本当の私はどうあるべきか。
It's everyone's favorite deadpan machine, Haicma, by the veteran voice actress Tanaka Rie. Arc Beyond is closely related to the previous patch, Her Last Bow, and I highly recommend reading the story as you follow Haicma through the major events of the game as she searches for the sage aka Nanami. Haicma is an ice element uniframe with an extremely huge burst AoE, so we'll get to that shortly. Once again, the new character will be on 100% rate up and 10 guarantee, since it's a uniframe, so be sure not to miss this opportunity. After the duration, the rate will be reverted to 80%. And of course, 30 of her fragments can be purchased in the guild shop. Now let us move on to her skills. Starting with Red Orb, a simple spin attack that pulls enemies in. Yellow Orb is a dash that serves as a gap closer. Blue Orb does a short retreat followed by an arc AoE. Pretty straightforward so far, and now for her basic attack combo. For now, let's skip the signature move explanation first as it needs more context from the car passive. Not much to say here for a QTE attack, very straightforward. And now for the highlight of what makes Haicma so OP and also so forgiving, especially if you have skill issues. Tap and hold dodge button and Haicma will begin charging her gauge. When it's completely filled, release the button and she will unleash Bitter Frost, an extremely huge AoE gap closer attack that does respectable amounts of damage. Just look at that range, man. You don't even have to run to them. Also, the gauge needs to be completely filled for the attack to activate. Releasing it prematurely will just result in it being slowly depleted. Yep, her core passive has such reach. Now you may be wondering, why is she so good if I have skill issue? Well, that's because when she's in charge mode, she automatically dodges attacks while also activating Matrix when it's available. And when she's out of dodge during it, she still has super armor and 50% extra damage reduction anyway. That is so OP, am I right? Also, I haven't even got to the best part yet. The Bitter Frost leap attack itself is an iframe, so if you time it right towards an incoming attack, you don't even need to wait for the auto dodge to activate. This is some serious broken stuff right here. Allow me to demonstrate to you what I meant by it being broken. We're just gonna be doing core passive only here. Look, no hit.
ミッション完了。機体状態異常なし。
As if Haicma isn't already broken enough, now let's talk about her signature move. Once she has 30 energy, press signature for her to go into Frost-treated Blade mode. All attacks will be ice damage, basic attack and orb pings will fill her signature gauge on the bottom right once more. The more it's filled, the bigger the burst damage will be when you press it again, and also the longer the freeze duration will be as well. This burst move may seem simple, but the damage is extremely high at over 6000%. Having said that, that also means that you can press the signature button prematurely before it's maxed out, but I don't recommend it. Once the enemies are frozen from the attack, charge and release the core passive to deal double damage towards them. You can also start charging up the passive first and then unleash the signature burst after. This is a good tactic to ensure that Haicma does it in time for the bonus damage from the freeze. So how do you find Haicma's kit so far? Pretty crazy, right? Moving on to the rank passive, SS rank is a good stopping point if it can help it because it grants a passive charge to her signature burst attack, reducing the effort required to build it up. Commonly found in most triple S rank for unit frames, Haicma starts with enough energy to immediately activate her Frost Blade at the start of the battle, going straight into building her signature burst attack, mostly for quality of life. Now for SSS Plus rank, this is more potent than it actually looks. What this tooltip actually means is that all enemies in Matrix are treated as if they have frozen status on them. That essentially translates to Haicma dealing double damage on her core passive towards enemies in Matrix. Coupled by the fact that she automatically dodges during core passive, this perk is extremely easy to take full advantage of. Only go for this rank if you're tryharding or a diehard deadpan waifu fan. Her uniframe skills are pretty straightforward and of course highly recommended to max all of them. Her speed attack counter turns her into a Hurricane AoE that can be maneuvered and you can still charge her core passive during it. Next up, one of the best finishers amongst the uniframes to this date, Haicma's. It's so extremely satisfying to see and it grants her Matrix each time she does it when it's upgraded. Moving on to her gear, signature weapon is completely optional. The key function of her weapon is that it doubles the charging speed of her core passive, allowing you to spam it faster and also catch the freeze duration during her signature move. It's a nice quality of life improvement to have, but not mandatory for Haicma to work. Her weapon type is shared with Chrome and Ayla, so the 5-star is good enough if you have it lying around. Otherwise, the 6-star weapon resonance is the usual, Limit Break followed by Matrix Outburst and Overload Signal. As for memories, it's straightforward as well since it's a unit frame. 6 of the new memories Alicia, plus 15 attack for the top resonance, signature level for the bottom. If you were wondering where the double damage core passive towards Frozen came from, it's the 6-set effect from her memory. We've come to the end of the character overview for Haicma Starveil. I hope that it has been helpful to you in understanding her playstyle. Consider leaving a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
適応回路起動戦闘開始高出力作戦回路アクティベートロックオン解析適応回路動作正常ロックオン解析破壊適応回路動作正常シンクロ率高出力作戦回路アクティベートシンクロ率上昇攻撃ロックオン解析 適応回路動作製造ロックオン解析破壊適応回路動作高出力作戦回路アクティベート適応回路動作製造ロックオン解析破壊適応回路動作成高出力作戦回路アクティベートロックオン解析破壊シンクロ率上昇攻撃高出力作戦回路アクティベートロックオン適応回路動作シンクロ率上昇攻撃ロックオン解析高出力作戦回路アクティベートロックオン解析ロックオン解析破壊ミッション完了機体状態異常なし
Guys, of course there will be a Lightbringer video. How can I not?
れがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。ナナミの火力をはっちゃー。左側の方向が薄すぎたかな。人気一体はっ、これがナナミの最強の切り札だよ。承知しました。お待ちください。ご覧ください。これはロボットダンスです。これは機械の体が踊るためそう呼びます。はい、これはジョークです。いかがですか？こういうのがお望みでしたか？